So for number 71, it tells us that an is a decreasing sequence and all its terms lie between the numbers 5 and 8. So what can we know about this? If an is always decreasing, it means that an is monotonic. So it means that it's always going in one direction, right? Either increasing or either always decreasing. And we know that it lies between the numbers 5 and 8. So it means that there's an upper bound and a lower bound, right? So we can say that an is monotonic and bounded. So we don't know what an looks like, right? That's 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on. We don't know what the terms look like. However, we do know that it is bounded by 5. So this here is 5, and the other one is 8. And this one is 8. And what we do know is that it is constantly decreasing, right? So maybe it is doing something like this. And so we can clearly see here that the limit exists, right? Because it is constantly decreasing, and because there is the most that it can decrease to is 5, it does mean that there is a limit. However, it does not mean that the limit is 5, okay? Because it could be decreasing all the way out to 6. It could go from 8 and then decrease, and go out to 6. So we can't affirm that the limit is 5. However, we can say that the limit is definitely between 8 and 5, right? And so, because it is monotonic and bounded, we're going to say that an has a limit by the monotonic sequence theorem. And this theorem just says, hey, if it's constantly going either up or down, right? And if it has a bound, that means that obviously it's going to have a limit. Because if it's constantly decreasing and the lowest that it can be is 5, then clearly it's heading to a defined place. So we say that the limit of an as n approaches infinity, the L is less than 8, right? Because it's constantly decreasing and it's at most 8. So if it's constantly decreasing, it can't be 8, right? And it's greater than or equal to 5. So this limit could be 5, this limit could be 6, it could decrease from 8 to 6, it could be 7, we don't know that, but we can definitely say that this limit is between these two numbers.